Alright everybody, I've got some exciting stuff to show y'all here for this new update I'm about to put out for that beta. I've got a hotfix that I made, me and the team made, but there's a lot more stuff than just bug fixes in here. So I overhauled the mounting system. It's still, I would say, in a beta point, but it's very far. It's mostly there, very functional, and it feels really good. So now when you equip a mount, at least the ones that I've overhauled, you you will not be able to engage in combat or go into third person. They have some passive abilities like this cancel will uh, increase your acrobatics as well as uh, your speed a little bit. They all increase your speed different lengths, but they also have an active ability. I can jump off here, use the active ability, and then I can glide around. Better fix that, huh? Before I release the update. Anyway, we got the Bantha now that you can ride as well, and a lot of feather. So if you ride this thing, you can carry all kinds of stuff. Increases your speed. It does have an active ability that if I were to walk up to somebody and activate it on them, it paralyzes them for, I think, 10 seconds. Then you have the Dewback, and the Dewback increases your health, increases your speed a little bit, and it gives you a little bit of feather, but this one can bite. So if I walk up to someone and use its ability, it's gonna bite them. And it does quite a bit of damage, but it only has so many charges before you have to let it recharge or go repair it. And then you have I redid the Dagger Star. I redid each color of the Dagger Star. The textures are acting weird in the game. They're supposed to look quite a bit different than this, but its passive is it just gives you speed, but it gives you quite a bit of speed. And then its active ability gives you a lot of speed. So I'm running around at 400 speed right now. Normally I'm at 100 speed. So that's a pretty big difference there. I'm still working on the sounds. I'm having trouble getting those to work properly. It's not exactly easy to do in Morrowind script, but that's the new mount system. And then, of course, we have the Overhauled Space. I've been working on that more as well. And it's looking pretty good. Got some more planets out here still that you can go to. I think they're all here. I believe I've got them all here. I didn't add any new planets. There's another quest on Hoth. Tons of quest fixes in this hotfix, and then there's some other new content as well. I'm not quite remembering what it is, but there's some new stuff in space. There's these giant asteroids. They have tunnels all the way through them, so you can actually explore through them. There's not much to find there. There's a little bit, but there's not much to find there yet. And I've removed all the NPCs from this cell as well, because I'm going to be overhauling all that pretty soon. But there is... I don't think I showed it in the last video, but there are some new planets. That's Terrace. That's Dathomir, Hoth, and Gamor. And I think those are the only ones. Dathomir is basically just they're foundations for building upon. Terrace has a pretty good amount of content, and it has a couple quests there. Hoth has a single quest. I don't know how much I can really expand there. It's kind of a giant wasteland, but it has a quest and a dungeon there as well. Each one has its own reward. Gamor's got 3 or 4 quests, a player home, and a follower. Hoth has an extra follower. I can't remember exactly what the reward for Terrace was. And I'm not going to tell you what Dathomir's is, but that's what we're looking at right now. Let's see. I'm sure there's more to show you. So you have to check the changelog. I've done a ton of things here, but I believe there was something else that I wanted to show you. I guess not. I moved some NPCs around as well because I finished out some souls. Um, so that'll be really good, and you shouldn't be able to. Yeah, can't equip any of the mounts when you're in space. It's not gonna let you do that. I fixed some followers. I changed up some stuff with followers. There's some different followers now as well, and I mean, overall, there should be quite a few different things you can find that you didn't find before. I've done even more overhauling to the intro because I know you get sick and tired of making new characters. I could at least change something on there, so I've done a little bit more there. Um, and I don't know if y'all knew this, but in the last update, I did uh, change Dantooine up and made it into 2 cells. Should be a lot easier to load now. I've optimized tons of stuff on Kashyyyk so that you can get some somewhat better loading uh, times on Kashyyyk and performance, but Dantooine should be quite a bit faster, and it shouldn't crash on you guys who it was crashing on before. Let me know if it does, but it shouldn't. I've also, you may as well have added new quests on Dantooine. There was a few quests here that didn't work before and now do. This is one of them right here. Um, so as far as everyone should be concerned, there's new quests on Dantooine because they weren't accessible before. Let's see. But that's it for now. And this is going to wrap up this hotfix and this update for now. We are not going to update it again unless there's a major bug for a while, but we do have quite a bit to do in the to-do list. We have the space overhaul still, um, and I'm going to have to finish the rest of the freighters for space so that you can equip those. I still have to finish the rest of the mounts. Um, Tons of stuff to do with the space cell. It's going to be uh, I want it to have a lot of replayability so that if you just want to sit for half of your playthrough in space, you can continue to do that, continue to be actively doing different things. We are going to expand Terrace. We're going to finish Sereno. I'm going to try to bring the dual pistols back. Billy is going to be retexturing all the clothing that you see, just regular clothing, so it doesn't look like Morrowind anymore. I've changed some other sounds as well in the game too, so you'll notice some different sounds. A Nomad feature is something I want to try out, which is going to be it's not going to be anything like Ashfall. Not we don't have Morrowind script extender, but we are going to try to do some sort of camping type uh, feature into Starwind, so that you could bring a bedroll out and like a pot or something, cook you some food, and you can sleep on your bedroll out in the wilderness. Because I do have all the wilderness sleeping disabled for scripting reasons. I want to do some more upgrades to the freighter because there are extra components now that you can find from the drop ships that have no use. So we're going to find a use for that. And I'm going to make some more races as well before it's all over with. If you have any suggestions, any feedback, any requests, anything like that, get over to our Discord and let us know so that we can add them to our to-do list, and then we can add them because usually requests right now the overhauls are pretty high priority, but I almost always get the requests in. Um, so hop on over here and let us know. Thank you.